Hello guys, this is Professor Suraj and here in this video I will explain a few important concepts of physics. Today in this video I will explain photoelectric effect. Now the first thing is, what is this photoelectric effect? The photoelectric effect is a very interesting natural phenomena where when a light falls on metal, electrons are emitted from it. When a light incident on the surface of metal, electrons are ejected from the metal, and this concept is known as a photoelectric effect. Now let me understand it in more clear manner. As we know, according to band theory of solids, solids are classified into three various groups. Those are metal, semiconductor and insulators. Now these classifications are based on the energy band gap. In case of metals, conduction band and valence band are overlapped, and hence in case of metals, large number of free electrons are available inside the metal, and these free electrons inside the metal are free to move anywhere within the metal. Now if I consider a metal surface and these are the metals, these are the electrons inside the metals. Now these electrons inside the metals are free to move within the metal, that is, these electrons can move anywhere within the metal, but these electrons cannot come out of the metal. These electrons cannot escape from the metal. The reason is, if electron attempts to move out of the surface, out of the metal surface, then the surface of metal acquires positive charge, and this positive charge pulls electron back to the metal, and hence all the electrons, all the free electrons inside the metal are held within or inside the metal surface. It cannot escape from the metal, and these electrons can escape if some energy is given to it. If some energy is given to it, that will overcome this attractive pull from the surface of metal, then electron can escape from the metal. Electron can come out of the metal if some sufficient amount of energy is given to it. Now from this we can say, if we provide some required amount of energy to the electron of metals, then electrons can eject from this metal, electron can come out of this metal, and here minimum energy required by an electron for the emission or for the ejection of electron from the metal is known as work function. Now what is work function? Work function is the minimum amount of energy required by electron to escape from the metal or to come out of the metal. That minimum energy is known as work function. Now, the value of work function is depends on the properties of metal and the nature of surface, nature of that surface of that metal. Now, the thing is, some energy is required for the emission of electrons from the metal, and here there are various kind of emissions. Let we discuss about that. Thermionic emission. Thermionic emission. In case of thermionic emission, electrons are ejected from the metal, and for that thermal energy is provided, or thermal energy is given to the electron for the emission. Second one, field emission. In case of field emission, electric field is used for the emission of electrons, or electric energy is given to the electrons of a metal for the emission purpose. And next one is photoelectric emission. In case of photoelectric emission, photon energy, or we can say light energy, is used for the emission of electrons, and from this way emitted electrons are known as photoelectrons. And here this phenomena of emission of electrons from the metal by using energy of light is known as photoelectric effect. Now, this photoelectric effect was firstly discovered by a scientist, that is Heinrich Hertz. Heinrich Hertz in 1887. In 1887, Heinrich Hertz was firstly observed this photoelectric effect. According to him, when light falls on metal surface, electrons of metal absorbs energy of light and escape out of the metal surface into the surrounding medium or into the vacuum.